2020 was the first year in Saudi Arabia. Obviously, nobody knew what to expect. It was completely new for everybody, but I think Saudi Arabia surprised everybody at the end of the day. We had a pretty good race, all in all. We didn't really get the result that we wanted in Saudi, but I think we can take a lot of positives from the race, and hopefully this year we can do a bit better. Well, I think Saudi Arabia, it was more back to open desert racing. It was, in Africa we had a lot of open desert racing, and in South America we had, there was a lot of people there. The atmosphere was completely different in South America. You had 5 million people following the race next to the road, so completely different atmosphere. The stages were a little bit different. You were never far away from people, so you never felt really exposed, and that was not the case in Africa. And in Saudi, I sort of got that same feeling. It's more open desert. You feel more exposed out there. So I think Saudi was a little bit more closer to what it was like in Africa. And I think everybody enjoyed Saudi quite a lot last year. But I think this year is going to be even better. Last year was the first year in Saudi, so the organizers had to look for new routes. But I think they understand the terrain and the way the Saudi landscape works better, and I think we'll have a better race this year in terms of route. Perhaps last year was a couple of stages were a little bit quick, but I think this year it's going to be a different kettle of fish, and I'm looking forward to the race for sure. Well, this year I think we were lucky back home in South Africa. We could still we could get out quite soon and get back to sort of normal training. So from a fitness point of view, we could still keep our fitness quite well, and then obviously because everything was locked down in the beginning, there were no races allowed. We missed out on a couple of races, but luckily we had I still did the South African Championship, so I still was able to do 5 races there, and the last couple of races I could get Alex over from Spain to come and do some races with me there. So at least we kept sharp, although we didn't do the Morocco rally like we normally do at the end of the year. I still feel we did a lot of testing, especially with the car, and I think the car has improved a little bit more, which I'm very happy about. And I think myself and Alex are also, it's good that we did the races together, so we just sharpened up at the end. So hopefully we'll be ready for the race in January.